Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the SBP. We are late, but we still are on time. Believe me when I tell you, as always, I'm your boy Prime. Source, what's good, bro?
Hey, what up, man? Just out here running. Uh, you know, salute. Had to do a quick Outcast
Of course.
mix because they were inducted into the Rock Hall of Fame last night, and I didn't get to start there till late because I had to go to 3 stores, not one, not two, but three. No, I'm sorry, four stores.
Ooh.
4 stores. Yeah, that's how that went.
Yeah.
So
Added more plays to the playbook, huh?
audible. Where is Peyton Manning when you need him? But yeah, we here though. What up to the guys? Let's get it started, man. Let's talk about these games. And I mean, my team don't play another Sunday. This is 2 Sundays in a row. My squad ain't on, but
Yeah,
we be on tomorrow.
Did Joel, how y'all feeling, brothers?
Doing good. The extra 30 minutes was nice. Like I said, I woke up late. I went out with my cousins last night, so we were out super late.
Party. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Everybody late this morning. Joel, what about you, man?
Saying I woke up late too, so it worked out for me. Yeah, it's one of those days. So it is what it is. I appreciate it. We're starting at 11:30.
Joel's so late he ain't even get to put on a whole shirt.
It's every week now.
I ain't gonna let it go, man. I'm gonna hold on to this.
Hey, what are we a week away? Oh, 2 weeks away. When do we roll the time back?
2 weeks out. Was it
last
2 weeks ago?
Last Sunday.
So we rolled the time back a week ago, and we all still struggling this morning. We struggling this morning. We should
it
be
was
right.
worse. Last week was worse, honestly.
Yeah, that joint was terrible.
I think we all had different struggles this morning, but it is what it is, man. We are here. All right. And we're just going to get into it, guys. We're running a little bit later than normal, so we got a few things to talk about. So we are going to jump right into this thing here called sports, man. So first up, is anybody peeped at the game that's going on right now in Berlin?
I got it on to the side of me.
Forgot.
I just turned it on. I forgot that it was a game in Berlin. So.
Very entertaining.
It is
very entertaining, bro. It is very entertaining.
Is it?
I'm shocked.
Yeah, very entertaining. Man, actually, Atlanta's winning. Like, this is one of those things, and I think Source and I hope we ain't set Indianapolis up for failure, because one of the topics last week was whether or not Indianapolis was one of the best teams. It was the best team in the National Football League. And we had a whole lot of positive things to say, and then, of course, for them to lose last week.
Yeah.
A ton of turnovers and look bad. It's crazy. And now they're sitting here. I mean, just the third quarter, but they're down 17-13 to Atlanta. And
Yeah.
and Indianapolis scored first. So
who scored?
It
Who
like
scored?
I could
it was you know who scored.
I
You already know who scored.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor scored the first touchdown for them off of I think the Colts had the ball, ended up not scoring. They turned the ball over. The Atlanta got the ball. They went down. Indianapolis got it. Made them turn the ball back over. And Jonathan Taylor took it in. Maybe about the 1, maybe something like that. That was the first score.
Yeah, they missed a kick and an extra point. So Indianapolis had their chances for this to be a tie game.
Yeah,
they kind of messed up, but it looked like they're driving right now. Like
Badgett misses. Yeah, Tyler Warren, hometown product right there. That they're doing this thing. So a very entertaining game. I'm glad it's entertaining, man. I'm like, y'all getting back to the morning joints. Please don't give us a dud today, please.
Right.
And they are out here, and they laying it all out there, bro. They laying it all out there. Let me see what we got. Yeah, so the 1-yard touchdown by Jonathan Taylor. Tyler Algier came back for the Falcons. Alec Pierce having another nice week. He scores for the Colts. Drake London staying hot. He scored for Atlanta, and then Atlanta had a field goal. So
nice.
Yeah, this is a good one right here. So
who they kicker now? Because I know Younghoe Koo, he's in Giants now, right? I just saw that.
He's starting. He starting this week?
Yeah, that's
what you call that man.
What's his name? Younghoe Koo.
What's his name? Younghoe Koo.
Yeah. What you call? I
Oh,
thought
you want me to say
said-
young? You want me to say young Cole?
That's what I thought you said. My
Well,
bad.
hey,
No.
hey, one of my fantasy leagues, my big money league that we do the in person drafts. I've told you guys about that. We do the in person thing, and it's one of the guys that's in the group. He's a former teacher at my high school, so he's an older gentleman. He's probably, I don't know, he's probably maybe about in his 70s, whatever. But this kid. It's a kid in this group. He's in college. My old buddy who runs the league that I went to school with, his son plays with us. So we were getting down to kickers one day, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take the Atlanta kicker." This was like last year, whatever. And he says, "I think it's Young, whatever." So the guy, one of the former teachers at our school, and one of the former coaches, he's one of the people that also keeps up with the stats and the movements and and everything, so we're all on the same page of who picked who. And he's writing it down, and out of nowhere, and the room was quiet. Now he goes, "All right, so Tyler takes a young hoe." Bruh, imagine he makes the pick, then coach writes down, and the room is kind of quiet after he makes the pick. And there's a server coming in, and they come in and freshen up our drinks and see if we need anything else. And he just, all right, he adjusts his glasses. Yeah, Tyler takes a young hoe, and he writes it down and puts it in his computer. And I'm sitting there like, wow.
Server looking at y'all like, what is they doing?
Like, what is, oh, they talking about hoes. I thought
They talking about me.
You don't know me. You don't know. But,
Actually, young Hui, right? Young Hui, cool.
Young
He's from the area. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think
he's from Jersey.
Falcons, I think it's Gonzalez, Zane Gonzalez.
Yeah, Zane Gonzalez.
Okay.
Yeah, Zane Gonzalez is out there. So, yeah, man. So I will keep an eye on that. Let's get into, we talked a little bit about the trade deadline last week when Source and I was on, and some things that could possibly happen, anything that we were looking for. And the big thing in the headline, of course, was the Jets. The Jets out here. You can't say jetting because they're actually making moves, but you could say jetting because we starting all over again for the 100th time, right?
So soon, too.
Yeah, so soon. And of course, first off, the big shoe that dropped, of course, was with the fella that's out there playing right now was Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner getting his first taste of being a Colt right here over in Berlin this morning.
Oh, so he is playing. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's playing. He started. He's out there. So, yeah. And I love it. I saw a lot of people frying this move. Saying that
frying this move.
For who? They were saying that this move was
2 first rounds.
Yeah, they were talking about him not being what he was when he first got into the league. Some people think it's a little overrated. The price that's going to be paid for this. It's various feelings about this. So, what was your thoughts when you first saw this, and what you think, man?
The Colts are going all in. The Colts are going all in right now. I like it. I appreciate an aggressive move when it comes to having your chance at what you think can be a run. Now, they did lose last week, like we talked about, and they aren't doing what we need them to do this week. But I like it for this year and for the near future.
I do too. Joel, what you think?
Same. I like the move a lot. What was the trade for? Like 2 firsts, you said?
They gave up 2 firsts. That's what other people are tripping about.
I mean, for the Jets, we'll get there. But for the Colts, it was a good move for the Colts. I think that helped a lot. I was completely shocked when I saw that pop up, and then when Quinnen got taken, I was like, all right, well, this is complete rebuild. But I think it's a good move. And honestly, going back to the Jets, I don't think it was a terrible move for the Jets, considering that I feel like I think it's a little premature, but at the same time, where are you going? Right? It's one of those weird things. So sell high, and I think that was probably the smartest thing they could have done.
B.A. Brian, what's up, brother? How you doing this morning? Thanks for checking us out. Didge, what you think?
I'm taking that to the Jets side. I was talking to my cousin about this last night, and I think the Jets are kind of cursed. Like, I don't like people are talking about how they feel like they gave up a lot about these 2 first-round picks, but the Jets gonna jet and they gonna squander these 2 first-round picks. So I don't really care that that's what they gave up. And like y'all saying, they really
You know you don't.
yeah, right. Seriously. But the Colts, yeah, they just set themselves up for the future. Like a lot of what people are saying, I feel like was the issue with Sauce in New York could boil down to just motivation.
Maybe.
And it could boil down to what other cornerback were they really fearing on that Jet secondary. So now I don't know too much about the Colts secondary, but you're on an overall better team. So now he has a chance to sort of level up and play around people who are motivated, people who are actually playing for something and stuff like that. And that only makes it better.
Yeah, he woke up. He woke up in the projects, and by the end of the day, he was living in a nice neighborhood with a cul-de-sac. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Right.
Arnold Jackson to Arnold Drummond.
The world don't move to the beat of just one drum. And it's definitely not one drum for the Jets, man. You think about it. We were talking about, I think, Joel, you mentioned like so soon. But just
drafted those guys. Well, at least Sauce at least.
Exactly. But you think about this thing, right? Let's say they're churning and they're doing this thing again. And we're thinking about just here recently, even in the past 8 to 10 years, that just from the quarterback aspect, because the talk is within the Jets, around the Jets fandom and the people that cover the Jets, is they believe that they're setting themselves up for another quarterback. I try to get another quarterback here.
Right.
So, and you think we go back to just within the past, 10 to 12 years. We're not talking about who's just started for this team, but you go back to 13. I believe that was Geno's year. There was we had Sam Darnold was there. Zach Wilson as recently as 2021. And then we have to remember that during that mix right in there, they had Flacco in uniform, right? You know what I'm saying? Thinking, well, either he can fill in or he can start, And then, we get done with the Zach Wilson situation. And then, of course, they bring in veterans like, Aaron Rodgers. And if we had Justin Fields experience, he wasn't drafted there. But it's just like, it's a never-ending quarterback situation over there. And here we are thinking about going to the draft again.
It's a QB curse because those picks weren't bad. Like Sauce Gardner wasn't a bad pick. Quinnen wasn't a bad pick. So they did well. They did well with some of the picks they had. It's just they can't get the quarterback right, and that completely collapsed whatever plans they have. And they went from like all in. Like maybe they were ahead of the curve last year with Aaron Rodgers, squandered it, and now they're not back to square one.
Indeed. Don, what's good this morning? AJ, my brother's in the house. What's good, y'all? Yeah, that's wild. Like, I would say this, and Diz, I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm thinking this is kind of they're giving Aaron Glenn the vote of confidence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna strip everything. You just got here, we're gonna strip everything, but we got we understand we got to build this thing again. We letting folks go. We need another quarterback, but you good.
Yeah, I feel like at least another year. I was just looking at their quarterback since 2000, and it's crazy. After Chad Pennington, it just kind of all fell apart.
Some interesting names in there, but
it really is. Some of these names, they were in the league, man. Like,
yeah, Mark Sanchez is the best one. Yeah, probably.
He's the most tenured outside of, like I said, after Chad Pennington.
Most successful.
Yeah.
Who?
Mark Sanchez.
Butt fumble.
Which is crazy.
His name ain't even butt fumble at this point.
Not anymore.
Yeah, bird. You don't want to be butt anything right now.
No. But no, yeah, I think you're right.
He'll be reminded.
Yikes. I do think you're right about they're giving the vote of confidence because I feel like they're sort of going, well, this year's a loss. We can't put this on you. Everything was sort of a catastrophe. And next year we're hoping for better. And I feel like that's when the clock is going to start for him. And I do unfortunately feel like the Jets are going to jet and next year might not be better, but at least he got another year.
That's the thing. Like, how could it be better? You're basically starting over. Again, like unless you nail that quarterback and they can.
I don't even know what quarterbacks. I don't even know what quarterbacks in college that are slated to come out. Like the one that they're saying is is probably going to be the number one pick is Fernando Mendoza out of Indiana, but he could go back.
Yeah.
And that Indiana team loves Kirk Cinetti, so like he might go back.
I don't know why I feel like he's probably going back. That's just the feeling I've been getting.
That team loves their coach. And so like I could fully, unless he tells them, yo, go get your money, I could fully see them being like, I'm just going to come back.
Yeah, it seems to be a stronger feeling amongst these scouts that I've seen that actually that 2027 is actually a class that a lot of the folks are looking at as far as quarterbacks.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so
I think isn't old boy out of Alabama, because that's the other one. What is it, Tyler Simpson out of Alabama?
Yep.
I think he can also come back. So it's like you said, the big names. They're not slated to come back. Because I know Drew Aller out of Penn State. He kind of hurt his stock this year.
Yeah, he got hurt though.
Which is also still hurting his stock because Penn State ain't doing well, and like you said, he got hurt.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're going to do with quarterback wise, looking at 2026, and hope that somebody is slated to hit the free agency market, I guess. But do you want to test that again?
I give you a name to watch. Well, not a name to watch. I don't know if you guys even thought about this. I'm not breaking any breaking news. It's actually an NFL quarterback. Keep an eye with this situation and other situation on Kyler Murray.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. Look, let me tell you, man. There's some real thought, and I've been thinking about this too. Have we seen the last of him as a starter in Arizona? Because I know it's just a small sample size, but we chopped it up here on this show, and we talked about even in those close losses how well Brissett has played. And of course, they beat Dallas, but he's played well since he's been there regardless. Not saying that he is the answer for them himself, but they got to be looking at this thing like, the injury situation. He's always getting nicked up, and we've gotten our money's worth, out of this guy. Of course, the stuff that we've been hearing the past couple of years about his off-field study habits, all the jokes are still flying about the new Battlefield game and all this stuff's coming out, and and is he home? Like, there's some real talk about, there's folks wondering whether have we seen the last of him as a starter for the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I was just looking up his cap hit for next year. It's $53 million. I'm sure they want to get rid of that. Yeah, they can work that thing, figure out something. You pay this, I pay this. We'll eat whatever. Yeah, but it's almost beginning to seem like they're may be willing to kind of push him out or help him out the door a little bit and try something different. I didn't even think about that. That's a very fair statement.
So
that makes sense. I mean, poor Kyler. At the same time, Jacoby Brissett. Well, I guess good for you. But, where do the Cardinals go with it after that? That means you got to live with that. That Jacoby's your guy, right?
Yeah, but you can. I feel again, if you're talking 2027 is the year for the quarterbacks, you can live for that for a year, and then you slate yourself up for 2020. I mean, you don't necessarily call it a tank. You go, we just we just build it for the future, right?
Yeah, I guess they're closer to that, I guess, than anything else. Fair enough.
Other big trade for the Jets, of course, they made was Quinnen Williams. Quinnen Williams is headed to the Dallas Cowboys. He seemed to be pretty happy too. Just like I don't know if you guys saw Sauce's post. Sauce was pretty happy.
He was
cool.
Oh, yeah.
I felt sorry for those kids. I don't know if y'all saw any of those videos. Seen two separate videos. The little kids, just crying, man. Didn't
he get them jerseys or something?
Yeah, he got two kids' jerseys. One of them, dude said he wasn't gonna be no Jet fan no more. He said he's a Colts fan now.
Dang.
Oh Lord.
Maybe he is the curse.
And there was another video I seen this kid. He was talking to his dad, and he was like, he told him about Sauce, and he put his head down, and then he said, "Yeah," and Quinnen Williams going to the Cowboys too, and it looked like he's about to fall out on the floor. Like he was like,
"Not another one."
Like he's over.
Terrible thing
for that kid. Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of feelings about this too, about the Quinnen Williams situation going to the Cowboys, and especially if you watch a lot of these shows. There's some people that love it. There's some people that are beating up Jerry Jerry's never gonna win whether he's right or not. I mean, he's more wrong than right, but still, he's never gonna win. And I personally, being a resident Cowboy fan, I love the move. You know, people were just saying, granted, he's from all pros, a Pro Bowler, and this and the third. But dude, I don't know if I'm giving up. You're getting rid of Micah, but you're giving up a first round pick for this. You're squandering stuff, and I'm like, pump the brakes. That first round pick is until 2027, right? The Cowboys next year still, as of this moment, still have 2 first round picks, right? Next year, right? So it's. How bad is it? Like, are folks really breaking in and analyzing what this actually means, right? Could mean for the Dallas Cowboys. They own their pick for next year in the first round, and they have the Packers pick still from the Micah Parsons trade.
The funny thing I saw about this trade, somebody was like, "Is his productivity going to decrease now that he's not playing with his brother?" And I was like, "I didn't even know he was playing with his brother." First off,
Cowboys tried to get him.
That's smart.
Package deal.
maybe they were thinking the same thing.
His brother's gonna be a free agent, and he just got benched. So
he just got benched.
Exactly.
So he probably on his way out. Then okay.
Well, I don't know what's going there because he was pretty productive, but then
wasn't he a first team All Pro too?
What's his brother's name is Quincy.
Quincy.
I didn't know he played for the Jets. That's the thing. Like
I didn't know
he started with his brother, which is crazy.
Yeah, they said that the Cowboys tried to get Quincy too, and it stalled, and which was interesting. Within a week later, he gets benched. So, but I was reading up on that, and they said that one of the things, I guess, in Aaron Glenn's system and the way they're running their defense is they wanted him to play more downhill in their style, and he was still kind of playing in the other style, and they said they weren't unhappy with him, but they just need some work to be done. And I saw that Glenn gave him a vote of confidence. Now, I mean, that could be a grain, take that with a grain of salt, but
right.
I'm just saying, but they said the Cowboys did try to get him too.
That's what's always tough about, like, when you hear about players getting benched when it's a new coach. It's like you don't know if they were just not doing well or if it's you just don't fit my system anymore, and we want to kind of put players who can do my system better.
Yeah,
I've seen that a lot.
Yeah, he started. He didn't start with the Jets. I think he was drafted by the Jags, I think.
Let me look. Yeah, because I was gonna say when I saw the thing and them playing like him, people talking about him not playing well without his brother. I was like, I didn't even know they played together.
Yeah,
I think it was together.
It's been a couple of years.
Yeah, he got drafted by the Jaguars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm happy with it. You still got picks. If Jerry's committing to trying to stop the run, I mean, Cowboys got way more problems than just that now. But stopping the run, now you've added Clark, you've added him, and to add to the rotation, to keep in the rotation, you just gave Odigizua a nice bag before the season. So you got to start somewhere, and this is not a bad deal. He's a young guy, still in his 20s. He hasn't quite hit 30 yet. He's still in his 20s, and the Cowboys got him for at least 2 more years. Well, he didn't pop off till 27. So you got him there. And Jerry will probably try to rework that contract too, because I heard that some of the rumblings with the Jets was that he was already talking about getting his contract reworked. All right, so what you got any feelings on Quinnen? I mean, y'all can't have all the riches in Philly, being all stout up on that front line and everything, bullying folks. You know what I'm saying?
For everybody.
Let something for everybody out here, man. We trying to get a little bit of what y'all got, man. You got any feelings on it?
I think that's a good pickup for y'all, but it does, kind of force people to pass, and I know you don't appreciate that.
Ooh. Man, I appreciate anything they do on defense right now. It doesn't really matter. They're gonna pass. Like, you got as of right now, you still got 2 first-round picks. Maybe address that next year, or when the draft hits. I don't know if they put their hands in the bucket for the safety position for Quadri Diggs, who asked to be released and got released. And I haven't seen that he signed with anybody yet after getting his release. And I don't even have to go back and look to see where the Cowboys even fall in that bucket. because where they fall in the order to be able to get him if they put in a bid for him. So it's just all about, it's kind of like playing fantasy football. You put the bid in, it's kind of where you are in that order. And then if nobody signs you, and then of course you can become your free agent, then do whatever.
Did they bring in Asante Samuel Jr.? I know I just saw his surgery went well, so now teams are starting to bring him in. He back ready for football shape.
Yeah, I didn't see what the Cowboys brought him in, which would we can take anything right now. But
senior.
But I saw there was some teams. The one I did see is funny.
I didn't hear any names. I just saw it said like 6 or 7 teams, and I just didn't hear any names.
Well, I can tell you what I did see. One of the teams that I saw, now whether he got there or not, a team that I saw that was interested at one time was a team we were just talking about, was Arizona.
Oh, okay.
I haven't heard anybody else, but if there's at least 6 teams, and it's probably going to end up being at least 8 teams,
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I could find any names. Like you said, Arizona. Oh, here.
So it's no. Y'all don't need them.
Philly was not one of the teams. Jeremy Fowler from ESPN, he got the list. He said it was the Panthers, the Packers, the Vikings, like you said, the Cardinals. 7 teams, because it's also the 49ers, Bears, and Steelers. Yeah.
Steelers too?
Yeah, Steelers, Bears, 49ers, like you said, Cardinals, Vikings, Packers, and Panthers.
Man, if he could come back healthy on that Steelers defense and play over there with Porter Jr., that'd be tough.
Not bad at all.
That is tough. So, and we also made another move, which was the move folks originally thought that Jerry was talking about, or maybe it was he was talking about when they brought in Logan Wilson, the linebacker. Maybe a small upgrade there. He's gonna get you some tackles. That's about it. He's depth. He's gonna get you some tackles. So, I'm not gonna give Jerry and Steven credit on a lot, but I mean, looks like they're actually trying. So we'll see what happens down the line. Other notable trades this past week. Guy that is Jacoby Myers.
Oh yeah, he's in Jacksonville, right?
Yeah,
that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I think we talked about it in the chat, and I also Source and I were talking last week, and I was thinking of teams, and I was like, man, we're talking about these squads, man. The Patriots come to mind to me. Again, the Bills. We were talking about the Bills adding another receiver. I think we were talking about Jalen Waddle then, because I was he didn't get
Bills tried for him.
Yep, Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle. Somebody else we were talking about. Steelers maybe adding another receiver. That's the one that surprised me the most, that they didn't go for a receiver.
I wonder if they tried and got rebuffed from it. Because like I said, I know I saw the reports after the deadline that the Bills were trying for Jalen Waddle, and they just – I don't know if Miami was holding out because it's like a division rival type deal, or if they just couldn't put an actual deal together. But obviously it didn't go through, so –
So you were talking about, you like that, right? Last week I said they could swing something for Waddle in Buffalo.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
No, I'm glad they did it. Good. Keep him where he at. Miami can suffer down there in South Beach.
Crazy.
The worst places to suffer.
Right.
True.
And I brought up your Giants for that too.
I would have loved it. Now, we'll see.
Yeah, y'all do need a receiver, at least in the interim.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. You get him in the interim, and then, when the guy comes back healthy, if he can come back healthy enough, and you find a way to keep Jalen on that roster, that's not a bad.
That's not a bad one.
That's a nice one too. Yeah,
that's a problem. That is a real problem. A young quarterback like Dart,
right?
Sheesh. The one that I really liked, Rashid Shaheed going to Seattle. I really liked him going to Seattle over there with Njigba and Cup. When they can keep
that joint today.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah. Sure. Buddy of mine was one Seattle fan that I know in Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. My man Sam. He was in our group chat over there with my boys, and he was like, he didn't like it. I'm like, why don't you like it? You got a heck of a team, like right now. The offense is humming. You got a receiver who could be on track to set record numbers right now, because what Njigba is doing is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And Rashid Shaheed is a dude. If he don't give you but 3 catches in a game, he's that dude that one of them could be 60 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do a lot with him, and he's great when they run those screens, those bubble screens too. But he said he didn't like it. I said, okay, if you don't like it, I'm not even a Seattle fan, and I love it.
Yeah, that's interesting. I got a buddy who's a Saints fan, and he was sick.
Upset.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had got traded. Like that's how I got the news broken to me. He came into the group chat like, man, I don't know if I can do this anymore. And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, what is going on? And yeah, he was like, man, we just making the dumbest moves. And so yeah, he was sick.
I'm sure.
That is wild. That is wild. I didn't mention. I should have mentioned we was talking about Sauce. I was looking at this Sauce thing too because I was scanning, looking at who else could have used the receiver, and I thought about the situation with Sauce earlier. So if you look at him now, I don't know that he had a whole lot of great competition that he lined up against within the division. You know, when he was in the other division, you know, maybe Waddle and Tyreek. I don't know. But if you look at him now, I mean, what's his biggest person he got to deal with in his division now? It's probably Nico Collins, maybe. Mm-hmm. Nico, I mean,
yeah.
Titans not offering anything, and the Jags. Brian Thomas had a great season last year, but he's been off the radar. He's not even playing today, I don't think.
I thought he was gonna move. I was actually shocked that he stayed.
Remember, we saw that they said that they were actually willing to listen. That's done already.
Yeah, you're right. He's not playing today. He out.
So very interesting. Source.
Yup.
Continue to make moves in Philly. That's why I said leave Asante alone. Y'all just grabbing up everything else, man. Y'all getting Jay Alexander out here. You go out here and get Jalen Phillips. That's a steady pick if he's healthy, if there ever was one. He's a player that I'm not going to say he does any one thing outstanding, but he does a lot of things really good. And add to that defense that y'all got, that's a problem, man. I know you're happy.
I am. I'm very happy. I want to see it in action, of course. But
you want him in that 2023 form. Yeah.
Yeah, because Phillips is tough. I think he'll be good on the rush. And if Alexander can be anything in the vicinity of on the positive side, of his play over the years, then that's a good pickup. Because like I said last week, everybody else that was the second corner stank. Like for real, like everybody, Ringo, Jackson, everybody stink on the opposite side of Quinnen. And we got the Gene slots, so I'm cool with that. You trade. So which one you want? You want Ringo? You want Ringo or you want Jackson?
Can't be no worse than anybody I got right now.
Can't be no better either. But I hear you though. I hear you. Well, so we
it's no rougher.
We solid with the 3. No, we good with the 3. I mean, if I face the Eagles, I just come out with 4 receivers. Pick on number 4. That's it. But looking forward to seeing how things turn out. Actually, tomorrow will be a good test. Really.
Yeah.
In Green Bay, you got 87 receivers, so you never know who it's going to be on a given day. And there goes Jonathan Taylor. There goes Jonathan Taylor. There goes Jonathan Taylor.
I looked away for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, so that should put him over then. He should have just passed Edgerrin James.
I gotta watch the play now. Like,
my goodness,
away for like 2 seconds.
About 80 yards, son.
Yeah, 83.
Jesus.
So I don't know. I didn't got my sound turned up, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe that should put him past Edgerrin James. That first one would have tied more
for most in the season.
The longest run of his career. Oh, he got bottled up in the middle, bounced out.
Yeah, bounced out. Oh.
That's why I looked away. When he got bottled up, I was like, okay, this play is over. So I turned to my other screen.
Look at this. Nobody can get him.
Wow.
Longest rush of his career. That's dope.
And it's funny saying that, right? Like,
I know because he run about 70, 80 all the time. He like,
yeah, no, we talking about career.
Talk about a
Rushing
fucking
touchdowns. Because
year.
remember, he passed, I think, Marshall Falk last year. So, yeah, this should give him, matter of fact,
I can look it up real quick.
yeah, this should be, if I've been, this
2-point conversion.
65,
man.
which would put him past Edgerrin James already.
The Edge might have a nickname.
Oh. Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
And he wide open.
It might not be rushing touchdown. Maybe it's something I saw. I was looking at the other day, but he's up there. Or is it total touchdowns? Maybe it's total touchdowns.
I ain't seen anything yet, but let
me see.
Either way, yeah, it's crazy. He's such a good player.
Oh no, I got it right here. I got it. So yeah, he came into the day tied with Moore, and then Moore at 63. Edgerrin James had 64. He's got 2 today.
Okay.
Bang bang.
You know the funny thing about watching him, I remember a lot of the draft experts. The one knock on him was they said he had a lot of miles on him because of the amount of times he touched the ball in college. And they were just wondering how that would translate, in his career. It hasn't hurt him yet.
But that's also the hallmark of Wisconsin. Well, used to be the hallmark of Wisconsin football. Like that was what Wisconsin football was built around: having a stout offensive line, a crazy run game, and a solid defense. Which is we're not talking college, which is why I'm so disgusted with Luke Fickell. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, we ain't talking college day over here either. Not football anyway.
No.
Only college that matters to me right now is women's basketball right now.
That is fair. I don't even want to talk football right now in college.
Now the men's too. Shout out Kai and Anthony. Shout out to him. And shout out to Boozer twins. I done seen them twice this year. I like them kids, but shout out Kai for sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it as far as the trades, man. I mean, that anything that caught my Joel, you surprised you guys didn't make any move? Any big move?
A little bit, but I'm used to being depressed, so it's not that serious.
I'm with you.
It's like one of those days, like I don't know. They're a team in flux right now, so it's one of those like, oh, they would have made a move, would have made much of a difference. So it's more of a move for the future. But how much of a future does that management team have at this point? So.
Dang.
And this last I saw with y'all, you guys were still pounding for a running back. Nothing happened.
Yeah, we pulled some people up from I think it was from the practice squad or something.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish we would have made a move, but I can also understand them feeling like, well, look where we are right now. I'm sure no one in the front office had the assumption that this is where we would be, halfway through the season. So I can understand them saying like, we don't want to mess with chemistry. We want to sort of keep things the status quo right now and see where that gets us. But today will be a tough test. We'll see what happens with that game. Maybe we'll pick up the phone and call Asante Samuel. We don't. I feel like our secondary is we don't need it, but I'm not going to be opposed to more help in the secondary.
Secondary.
I will say this. What are your thoughts on this? I don't know if Source, Joel, if you guys heard this, you being the Patriot fan, I don't know if you heard this. I saw something the other day that said that you guys inquired about Tony Pollard, and those folks weren't trying to give it to y'all because he's still with Vrabel.
That was so dumb to me because
petty.
They fired him. It's not like he left in the middle of his contract. It's not like he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm out. I quit on y'all." Y'all fired him. So how are you upset that he's happy in his new era, like in his newer job? Like it don't make sense to me. But we're in this era of teams loving to be petty. Like obviously, again to talk college, the whole thing about the Belichick not wanting Patriots scouts at their practices and stuff. People are, I guess, just being petty and messing up business. So it's just weird to me. But it is what it is. You know, that's why the Titans are where they at. They got bigger things to worry about.
Dang.
Fair enough.
Very interesting, man. Y'all beefing, holding grudges, everything. Well, I can't say nothing because I saw something earlier that said that Jerry made it was intentional about where Michael Parsons was going. And he said
I was reading that as we started.
And he
That's
said
crazy.
he was thinking about Philly. He's like, somebody in that division in our conference can get at Philly. I'm gonna put it over there. I'm gonna let him go there.
I ain't never heard of a trade having a poison pill. Like that was so wild to me.
I'm not gonna trade him to Philly, but I might give him to somebody who can, do something to Philly. So
hysterical.
Yeah. The Eagles inquired about him.
Of course they did. I'm sure he would have loved it.
I'd have quit football.
I'm sure he would have been happy.
We be doing us a sports show with no football. So we just go transition this. All we're gonna talk about is hip hop, TV, and movies. That's it. I'm not.
You're not even gonna pick up a new sport for it? Like you ain't gonna pick up like soccer or nothing?
Major League Lacrosse, I heard is a thing now.
Right.
Oh no, I'm not gonna leave my lady. We're gonna talk basketball, but I mean, I'm just saying, especially the ladies. But I wouldn't. Forget the NFL Sundays, man. You talking about you be watching them Christmas movies in July? I mean, watching them Jones from July all the way through Christmas. That's what I would be doing. So very interesting. Hey, I want to talk about the 2020 quarterback draft class and see what you guys' feelings are on these players right now. Our overall thoughts, like on these guys right here.
I'm glad you have the picture because I was like, dang, I
yeah,
got to go back everybody who got drafted.
Yeah, it's
2020.
Yeah.
Yep, the 2020. We're gonna go to the 2020 draft class. These quarterbacks, and it's some good in there. There's a lot of turmoil in there.
Some talent.
There's a lot of talent in there.
What's the turmoil? Hold on. What the turmoil is?
A lot of turmoil, especially with the top two.
Really?
The two up top.
I mean, at least one of them been to a Super Bowl.
No, it's definitely a lot of turmoil.
It's a lot of turmoil. So it's bringing up old stuff, man.
I'm just saying. I mean, I guess they all have some turmoil. I get you. Yeah, everybody has their.
Oh, it's a lot of turmoil on that.
They're naysayers. They're naysayers. All of them.
The two on the left.
I think overall it's still good, a really good class. I mean, regardless, like how many years you look at it? What about that? 5 of them?
Five years. Of them? 5 years though. That's enough time where you could revisit and you start to like, all right, where were we at with this?
Yeah.
So we look at it. So what? 4 of those was 4 of those in the first round and 1 in the second.
Yep.
Yeah. So
which one was in the second?
Jalen.
And the one that been in the Super Bowl.
Oh, know.
Oh.
The one with the stacked team. That one.
The one with the ring is what you meant to say.
So if we redrafting these people right now, all things considered, draft them for me in order. Just you gotta pick a team, but just you draft them in the order. Source. What you got?
Honestly, without bias, sheesh.
That's a good question.
Jeez, golly, hold on. Because theoretically, I would want to say Justin Herbert, but we've seen how Justin Herbert has had some things and still not been able to do anything with those things.
That's fair.
Then you look at Burrow and you like, well, he went to a Super Bowl. He's had great seasons. He could have been the MVP last year on a bad team.
Can't stay healthy.
But he and I don't, and, to his detriment, I guess that offensive line is to his detriment for real. because he can't stay on the field.
Seriously.
Tua out here talking about I would rather be brain dead than wear the extra the extra helmet jump.
Patty.
I can't trust that man to go nowhere. Jordan Love has actually played well a lot of times, and he's also looked kind of crazy a lot of times. Maybe not a lot of times, but he looked kind of crazy in spurts, as we've seen multiple times this year. It's like, where are you throwing the ball, bro? Like, but there's one guy, there's one man, one man who seems to just win, no matter what. Like, I think he's been to a Super Bowl or two. We're talking 5 years. Hasn't he been to 2 Super?
I don't remember.
I mean, either, but I feel like he'd been to 2 Super Bowls. He could have won both Super Bowls, to be honest. Ended up winning one of them. He goes to the playoffs every year. I'm going number 1, Jalen Hurts. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, so does he go to the playoffs as a spectator, or do he actually play in the games?
He goes as a winner. He goes as a winner.
Can't argue with that.
I am gonna go. I think Justin Herbert number 1, just because we're talking no system, like we're saying any team, and I think he's probably the one that's the most adaptable. Like I think Jordan Love's success is coming from being basically raised in that Green Bay system, right? Jalen Hurts' success is very much about that Philly offensive line and that system that is around them. So both of those, because we're talking about this imaginary any team, I don't
racist, bro.
Because we're talking about this imaginary any team, I don't know if those systems are going to be set up for them to be as successful as they are. Burrow, I don't know if he can stay healthy, and that's the thing, obviously, that a lot of people are talking about. So I don't know what I can say if he could be my first pick. And Tua's just, I want Tua to retire. Like honestly, like
Tua's last
For his own good.
for himself. I would prefer him to not be in the league.
Tua to the Jets is crazy.
Stop it. That might happen.
Tua to the Bengals.
Tua to the Jets.
Tua to the Bengals.
Oh
Y'all
no!
trying to kill this man. It's crazy.
So you really don't like Tua then? Even suggest that. Wow. Yeah. If he don't retire then, I don't know what to tell him. But that's crazy. Hey, Joey, you got any thoughts? You got any thoughts on this class? If you was maybe if you was to redraft them, who would you take first or second? I mean,
I mean, this, like I said earlier, it's a tough question because they have all been good and more or less. I mean, it's a really good class. I would probably say Tua is last, but he's had his moments.
Definitely.
Unfortunately, he's had also, I think, so many concussions with those moments. It's insane. But I was very high on Jordan Love coming in. He's had a good year, I would say. Hurts just wins, doesn't have to put up the numbers just to win, apparently, but he does, even then, still puts up the numbers. He's clean. He's a clean guy when it comes to playing, right? He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. Could win without even throwing his receivers the ball. So, like, imagine. It's pretty crazy. I will go with, I'll probably go I really like Joe Burrow should be number 1, but because Joe Burrow, and that's not his fault that his line is ass, right? That's not his fault. Like and Herbert had his moments. Should probably be number 1, baby. I mean, look, he's playing like it this year finally. But will it last? I don't know. Got a running game finally too. But I'm gonna stick with Burrow 1, Herbert 2. I guess for now Jalen 3, and then I'd say Love and Tua.
Yeah, I think Burrow should be the number 1, but he can't be the number 1. I don't care about the Super Bowls and all that. But for me, I'm gonna take a little different spin. Shocking enough, I'm taking Jalen Hurts number one.
Okay.
And I know we talk about the team and stuff around him and why he wins, but he's a winner. So to me, I've seen guys that I consider players that were able to win on teams that were built to win. Then I see guys that can win on teams doing what's necessary without having to be spectacular all the time. I think the thing that gets me about Jalen Hurts, I would take Jalen Hurts number one. I've watched him too many times in games, whereas the Eagles are not playing well, and the game is a little bit closer than it needs to be, or maybe it could be losing in the third or fourth quarter. He might make 3 good passes the whole game, but he makes those passes when they need it. I've seen more than a few, him go down to Dallas Goedert or Smith especially. I watched Smith be in the game. I have no reception deep into the third quarter, and they sitting in a 3rd and 18, and all of a sudden he comes with you see what I'm saying? And granted, he makes a great catch, but Jalen's putting the ball where it's supposed to be. Winning, man, he's a winner. I feel like Justin Herbert, all the talent, all the arm talent in the world, while I do think the organization has let him down in some spots, I think he's let the organization down in a lot of spots too. I've seen those games. I'm wondering when he's throwing the football and they're on the game-winning drive, or they're trying to get in field goal range. He's had times when he's had a plethora of really good receivers and the defense was stacked. And his story is still being written. So he's probably falling to my number 2. So I'm going Jalen 1, going Justin Herbert 2. I am going, I'm going Joe Burrow number 3.
It's a lot of J names. I just realized that.
A lot of J's in there, right?
That's the way to go, in my opinion.
Even through all the injuries, as Source mentioned, man still could have been MVP. All that he's gone through. I think the fact that if we're going back and looking at this class, him getting to a Super Bowl has got to mean something, right? So it's got to mean something. And then I go Love, because Love stock has fallen a lot for me this year.
Mm.
Yeah, and I hope I ain't setting you up, Source, because he come out the mine, start slinging. And you mentioned he had 87 receivers. He's got 88 because they got Christian Watson back here recently.
Yep.
So 88 receivers.
Been good, man.
Yeah. Well, he comes and lights it up. But I've had too many games where I just knew he was going to light it up, and he just looking like trash. Didn't look good at all. A lot of his fault. Then, of course, Tua, it would be last. So, but unpopular opinion, Jalen Hurts is number 1 for me. He can play for me, bro.
Man.
Yeah, he can play for me.
I ain't never seen a man with 15 touchdowns and 1 pick get so criticized and critiqued by so many people.
Let me think about it. And we don't know, because we can't go tit for tat. We don't know how somebody would adjust to a system, right? We don't know. And we may say we can put Jalen Hurts in another system, and how would he be? I would be curious to see if we would have put Justin Herbert in the Eagles system. How would he be? I'm not saying he wouldn't be successful or not.
Put him in the Bengals system.
Well, no. Why are we trying? Do y'all not like these players?
I'm going to say they feel like nobody.
My question is, what difference does it make how they play in a different system? To be honestly,
because we've seen
they're not going to be in a different system, because they wouldn't be drafted by a team or picked up by a team that doesn't run a system that they're going to be, good in. So
I don't know about that. Look at Sam Darnold. Look at the system he was drafted into, and then look at where he's at now. I don't know.
That ain't the same thing.
How is it not?
Because whoever them people draft is terrible.
Because their system is terrible.
That's them. That's not the person. That's them.
But it goes to show how, if they were drafted in this, like if Jalen Hurts was drafted by the Jets, we might be talking about him like we're talking about a lot of these Jets quarterbacks until he goes somewhere else.
Well, that could be anybody. That could be any of these people.
Which is why I was saying who I think could probably be like any of these quarterbacks. They go to the Jets. It'd be sad, but I'm looking at who Justin Herbert, like his game isn't built around. I need this system around me to be successful, because even in the system he's in, we've seen him fail in that. So I'm looking at, whether or not it just in general, Joel, you are ahead of me, so I don't know what you're wowing about.
Ooh, I know what he's looking at. That's crazy.
I don't know what you guys are wowing about. You guys are both ahead of me, I think. But I was just looking at it like the more generic thing. Was it the first down, or was it like because he just airballed the throw to me?
Well, he did. If you didn't see earlier, so your boy, y'all, if y'all saw, Atlanta went down and scored.
I did see that
2-point conversion, like a minute and 44 seconds left. They up 25-22. Daniel Jones is driving them down the field, bloody mouth, and look, he got on lipstick, bro.
I did see. Okay, so it might have been the run then. Okay, I did see that while I was talking. Yeah, okay.
He converted a 4th and 2 to Tyler Warren.
That was what I wowed. Yeah.
His mouth, he got so much red. Look, he on lipstick, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's crazy. And down he goes. But no, I get what you're saying, Source. I also think it's a little biased. That's your boy. If we
anybody, Joe Montana in a different system would not be Joe Montana necessarily. Tom Brady in a different system would not.
It depends. It depends.
I mean, Tom Brady in the system was still Tom Brady.
It depends.
No, but
Tom Brady in any system is Tom Brady. No,
that Tampa system. No, he's talking about because of the Tampa years, and that Tampa system was still very much designed.
I'll give you another one. Source. I don't know if these guys would know, but you and I remember. Won't quite the same because he didn't win any bowls. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Remember when Joe Montana?
Did you say Dan Fouts?
No. Dan was my man for real. Hey, now I remember Joe Montana when he went to KC.
Montana.
Hey, people seem to forget. Joe was all right though in KC though. Like they didn't win nothing, but he didn't look bad. Like what I'm saying, he didn't look bad at all, especially in that snow game. But
Oh, I agree. Joe Montana was good in Kansas City.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we're just saying random systems with random quarterbacks, like that's not even a thing. Nobody's in a system. I won't say nobody's in a system that they shouldn't be in, but nobody expects somebody to succeed in a system that they shouldn't be in. Like, true. That's the point of scouts and drafting and everything else. Like, that's wild. So y'all want to send Peyton Manning to Carolina and run the offense like Cam Newton? Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about?
I can see both sides. So it's a tag game.
So are we looking at the most versatile quarterback, the most adjustable quarterback?
That's what I was looking. I was looking at most versatile. I think the reason I was
the offense different,
Yeah, the reason I was because I only gave my first pick. Like a second pick probably would have been Jordan Love, just because out of college he came with he was just I'm here to be a blank slate. So both of those quarterbacks, I think, would have been. You can adapt them to probably any system. Joe Burrow was very much you had to have a pro style offense. Jalen Hurts, you had to have an offense that was able to be that it needed a good offensive line. You needed to allow him to also use his legs. Tua coming out of college, you also needed it like his was a little bit more pro style, but he still used his legs a lot. So but all three of those, like they were slated for a specific type of team. Whereas Justin Herbert and Jordan Love, because of how they played coming out of college, I think they were more adaptable. So that's where, if we're talking to any team, I would have picked those two first. Then, you start getting to the nuts and bolts of, okay, well, what team do I got around me before you start saying, like, who am I going to go third, fourth, or fifth?
Fair enough. As we watch to see if these folks are going to go to overtime, 21 seconds left. Atlanta is trying to get down the field.
They got 2 timeouts. They could do it.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting watch right here. We got 5 games that we're going to talk about and that we're going to knock down today. I almost had 6 because I had this one at first until I remembered that no, they play early in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
We can still pick it right now.
Who gonna win?
You got 20 seconds.
I got the Colts.
Me too.
Oh,
I got the Colts in this bad boy.
They needed that. That was
Colts by 3.
Ouch.
You said Colts by 3.
Colts by 3.
And
Oh, butter hands.
they needed that. That was crazy.
They did.
He would have been in bounds though. That would have been 12 yards for a loss of timeout.
Oh
Yeah,
no! Whoa!
Oh, I don't know if you were ahead of me or not.
You're way ahead of me because the play ain't started yet. So
The play just
y'all too excited. I'm still away from the snap the ball.
I just saw the fumble.
What in the world, bro? What is he doing? What is he doing? Man, if y'all don't back up.
And they hit it. Oh, and they did hit him with the ground, and I was wondering.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. There was nobody there.
Well, he didn't get the ball far enough. That actually, he threw in the direction of I think it was Kyle Pitts.
Bro,
Okay.
Running back.
Ain't nobody over there.
He was running.
Look
back
at what Kyle Pitts is, and look where the ball went.
They just showed the replay. I see what
I didn't see no flag at first, so I thought they're gonna let him get away with it. Because I see him get away with it.
That was crazy.
In the replay, you could see Pitts running back to her, but that ball got nowhere near close enough for
No,
him.
he threw that John 4 feet in front of him, 4 yards in front of him.
Why he looking mad? Like he knew it wasn't nobody.
He mad because he wished they would have traded Kirk. Yeah, he starting to wonder about his job by the end of the year.
Oh yeah,
that's what that is.
Not the way Kirk played last game, but I mean,
well, that wasn't all his fault. Now, and granted,
it was partial.
It was partial.
Penix playing with Drake London today. Kirk ain't had Drake that day.
True, that's fair.
Yeah, so, I'm just saying. And you see how Drake been balling.
That's fair.
All right. First up today, guys, we have a game I'm actually really excited about. I hope it turns out to be as exciting as I want it to be.
It's Dallas.
We're gonna go with the Ravens and the Vikings getting at it today. Yeah. It's the Ravens and the Vikings. You know, Didge, you've been talking up that division over there, which I'm usually with you on that division. But if there's a team,
he not letting that go, Didge.
I see.
Not let that
go. Now, to be fair, you know, if there's ever a team that I will root for in that division the most, I've always been partial to Minnesota for some reason. Especially since JJ over there. Y'all know how I told y'all about JJ. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. So, but I want to see this game. We saw Lamar come back with a vengeance, 4 TDs in his last game. We saw McCarthy come back. McCarthy came back.
I'm glad you didn't say with the vengeance.
Touchdowns last week in a rushing score. And even though he hasn't looked great when he's played this season in long spurts, that's got to be a big plus for him. He's got to be feeling good. Joel, I'm going to start with you. You got any feelings about this game, and who do you think is going to win?
I don't know, man. Like, I also kind of want to see JJ do well. I do. I'm not saying he will do well. I'm just saying I'd like to see him do well. They did win. They won their last game, right? I believe.
Yeah. Both of them did.
They both did. Okay. Yeah. Well, I figure. I mean, the Ravens. So I mean, their biggest issue to me was their defense, and you know, they've come back to the medium, I guess, because they were just falling off the cliff there for a while. I have more trust though in Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Like I thought was very high on them to start the year, and then they completely crushed those dreams there for a little bit. But you know what? I'm gonna go with the Ravens over the Vikings for sure.
Ravens, got you. Source.
You know where I'm going. We already discussed this weeks ago when the Ravens were 1-2, and then they fell to 1-3. I said if they fall to 1-5, I still got them people doing what they need to do. This is a tough matchup, though. I think it's a tougher matchup than we'll probably give it credit for. Whenever I think about Baltimore and Minnesota, for whatever reason, I picture that Ahmad Rashad catch but that wasn't even Baltimore. That was Cleveland. I think that was Cleveland. The Hail Mary joint.
Yeah.
I think that was Cleveland. But for whatever reason, Baltimore comes to my mind. But you know what? Baltimore was Cleveland. Ha ha.
You right. You right.
Hello.
Wow. But yeah, I got the Ravens 30-22. Hopefully, Derrick Henry decides to play football.
Interesting. I like that score though. Didge.
So quiet is kept. Baltimore's defense have kept their last 3 opponents under 17 points. Now they lost one of those games because their offense didn't do much in that game. But the last 2, their offense got back up. Obviously, I think they keep that up today. I'm gonna go 28-16 for 28-16 Baltimore.
All right. He got the Ravens. That was a great stat you just had right there about the defensively. And they've also only allowed 1 passing TD in the last 3 games. And if you want to add fuel to the fire, Lamar is 24-3 against the NFC, bro.
Woo.
Yeah.
I know who he lost to. Never mind.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I got Lamar being 24-4 after the day. I'm gonna take the Vikings.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, look, boy, got to put together a good game, or at least 3 quarters. I mean, at least give me a half at some point. I ain't gonna push it. He's got to put together a good half at some point, and then that defense over there, which is good some weeks and opportunistic, need to be good in one of these games against a good squad, man. So I am going to take the Minnesota Vikings to win this game 28-24.
Ooh.
Wow.
He said he does not believe.
That's interesting.
20, matter of fact, I didn't make it ugly. I'm sorry. 29-24.
Oh, I like that even better.
Yeah. I need a 29-24. I need something. I gotta make something ugly.
Yeah.
All right. So there we are with that one. Next up is another game that's really, it would be even better if one team was a little more healthy, but shoot, I don't care. This is going to be really good. One quarterback that one guy in this panel really loves. It's a quarterback that another guy on here, myself, really likes. And I think the other 2 guys on this panel think he's okay. All right, but you can't deny it. I'm talking about MVP candidate versus a guy who was an MVP candidate until about 2 weeks ago, but still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. So this is gonna be good, bro. I cannot wait. I'm really excited about this one.
I am so excited about this game.
Yeah, the Brady Bowl.
You should be.
This is the Brady Bowl. Brady
Hysterical.
Bowl, y'all.
For Brady rights.
Source, how you feel about the Brady Bowl, man?
Man, it's going to be a good matchup. I don't know what Tampa Bay's situation really looks like right now. Wait, is Godwin alive?
Godwin's alive.
Is he playing today? I don't know.
I'm looking now.
Or it's going to be more Tiz and
No, Godwin is inactive.
Godwin's inactive, Evans, of course, and
so is Bucky Irving.
Yeah, Bucky's still down.
Hey, I wish but it's all good.
But if Baker Mayfield is half the man that y'all told me he was, then this should be a good matchup. I know y'all love Drake May. Like you said, 2 out of 3 of y'all love Drake May. Man, you know what? I'm gonna lean towards Drake May in today's game. Him and the Patriots, not running game, but defense. I know, Didge. I know you didn't think I was gonna say running game at any point.
No, of course not.
Of course not.
Of course not.
I'm gonna go 26-17 Patriots. Man, they get the dub on the road. Man, that's kind of a good margin for a road game, but I'm going with it. Yeah.
Hey, not to interrupt the pick. Joe, I know you saw, because I saw you tweeted it too. So the NFL has released a statement, said former commissioner Paul Tagliabue just passed away.
Ooh. Not Paul.
Yeah, man.
Got Paul now.
Oh man,
Tough
OP.
for you, man.
I like
It's tough.
Mean Paul. Man, but they just put it out there now. It's dominating the air. So rest in peace to him. Prayer to the family.
Yeah.
But I like that pick though. I like that pick 26-17.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like something we would see. Joel, what you think, man?
I think I would like it better for Tampa if they were healthier,
Mm-hmm.
but they just can't seem to stay that way or even get that way. So I'm going with the hot Patriots today because Drake May is on fire, and so is the rest of that team, honestly.
Mm.
Man. All right.
Talk about it.
Didge. It's your game, buddy. What's up?
So funny enough,
Tampa Bay
actually,
it is. Tampa
they
Bay
play their best. The Patriots play their best on the road this season. Our 2 losses are both at home. We are undefeated on the road. We have no Ramondre Stevenson and no Kayshon Boutte today, so that's tough.
Who needs them?
Neither one of those are obviously gonna make and break, and I'm still gonna pick the Patriots. 25-19.
Pats 25-19.
Who's out? Booty and who?
Ramondre Stevenson.
No,
His favorite.
He didn't play last week.
Which
Favorite fumbler.
The fumbler.
Fumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
we didn't have any fumbles last week.
I
tried to remember.
yeah, that was a good thing for y'all.
That's true.
They man, I don't know who I really want to pick in this game because I feel like I'm super high on Drake May. I'm telling you, this is legit.
He's your favorite 2 quarterbacks right here.
No. They might be second and third. You know who number 1 is.
I know. We know. We all know, but he don't count. So
Let's get that straight.
Okay.
He was at the college game yesterday. Matter of fact, dancing in the crowd.
Yeah, he was on
At the
college
Texas
game day yesterday morning.
Yeah, Texas. Oh, he was.
Yeah,
I saw him when they scanned him in the crowd. He's right there dancing. But,
I mean, they beat the brakes, so he had
Was
a
he-
reason to be.
was he on beat?
he looked all right though.
All right.
That ain't say if he was on beat or not. That was a.
I mean, like he been practicing. So, I honestly don't know because I be. This is one of those games. I'm gonna pick one team and I'm gonna feel like I'm disrespecting the other man.
No, pick the Buccaneers. So we ain't.
This is what I
ain't
feel
gotta
like
be
I'm
worried.
really gonna be wrong on. Like I feel like I'm gonna be wrong whoever I pick. I feel like I can see a scenario where, man, that Patriots defense go to town on Baker, and Baker struggles, especially missing some of his targets, his big guys, and we sitting him watching him get busy. But I also see a scenario where the Patriots struggle to run the football, and not that that's really stopped him from doing anything else because Drake has been amazing. But Tampa's real opportunistic, man. Like, they seem to make things happen. So just for the sake of this, because I don't know how I feel, I'm gonna take the Bucs. I'm gonna take the Bucs. I'm gonna go ahead and take them. I'm gonna be the long ranger in this one.
Good. That way I ain't got to be worried because the entire panel picked the same team.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bucs.
Look at Didge like this.
I'm gonna take the Bucs 26-23.
Okay.
That's close.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's a crazy game, man. I'm excited though. All right. Next up, we have a what we got next?
That's what we got.
All right.
Yeah.
Next up, we have a rematch of a game that was played earlier this season. A divisional game, actually. And it is the Rams and the 49ers. And if you remember, I want to say it was week 5, I think it was. The 49ers won this game by a field goal.
Yep.
I think it's, even with all the injuries, I still think it could be a tough game today. But we're going to start off with you here, Didge. Feelings and pick.
I don't know what to make of the 49ers. Like I was talking to I got a cousin who's a 49ers fan. So I was talking to him about this last night.
Oh,
I'm like,
all.
what? Well, I feel like they're a popular enough team. But that was a lot of what we were talking about last night. I was going around, everybody was talking about like how do they feel about their teams midway through the season. And when I was talking to him, he was kind of like, I don't know what to make of this team. And I agree, because it's like they have so many injuries, but they're still winning. Like, so
Yeah.
it's
Fucking good.
the next man up mentality there is crazy. And like I want to say LA got it, but I'm gonna go Niner gang. I'm gonna go Niner gang.
I'm sure the chat likes that. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
What was the score last time? Let me see.
Close. I don't remember.
It was a field goal. It was
26-23. I just found it.
26-23. Yeah. Huh? Woo.
23-20. Niners.
Okay. All right.
Niners are, they're probably more hurt now.
I like that.
I think so.
If they score 23 again,
Yeah,
23-20.
that would be crazy.
They lost an edge rusher. They lost someone else.
I'm looking at their depth chart. Half their depth chart is red, and that red is out for IR.
Sheesh.
So, man, Mello, what you got on this joint, man?
Man, this is gonna be a good one. It could go either way. You know, this is a tough one to pick. Divisional teams pretty even. I'm gonna go with the road team. Actually, I'm gonna go with the road team. Yeah, give me the Rams. 27-24.
Feels like another field goal game. And this is what's crazy. Because I'm gonna give you mine right now. I got the same exact score as the last guy. I got 26-23 with the Rams winning it. Joel, I know you don't give a score. So what's funny is with us all talking about a 3-point game, they said this is there's been 8 games between McVay and Shanahan that have been decided by 3 points or less.
Crazy. Crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
How rare that is.
Yeah, but I'm going exact same score. And there's that man, Jonathan Taylor.
Mama, there goes that man.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Same exact score, 26-23, but I'm going to take the Rams to win it.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Rams, too.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
One day we're going to get you to start giving scores, Joel.
I don't know how y'all do. I don't know. I hate math. I got to do math.
Hey, don't feel bad, brother. I hate math, too. So.
Just adding, subtracting.
Yeah, gotta do. Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to do it. Sunday, man, relax.
Ain't nobody want to do no calculate that on no Sunday, bro. This is fantasy points.
That's it.
All right, cool. So next up, what do we have next up? I think we are going to go.
Wait, did they punch it in?
Yeah, they punched it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
they punched it.
Taylor did work.
Sure
next
did.
up, let's take this thing over to the Steelers and the Chargers.
Woo!
It's going down today, so it's starting to feel like the old days of this matchup. We got two teams that can play a little football, when these two would match up. So we had so many years that one team was and one team was good, but this one might be okay today. So what's your feelings on this game and who you got?
Let's see. I'm gonna look for Rocky Bleier to get a couple touches out of the backfield.
They like who? Look at it. This is like, huh? Who is that?
I'm looking at my number.
Charlie Joyner for at least 7 catches. At least 7 catches. For
I ain't gonna hold you. I definitely looked at the depth chart. Like, wait a minute, did I miss something?
I also have it up. I'm like, what is this?
Guys, Rocky Bleier was at. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do all that. Yeah, this is another good matchup. The LA team's got some good matchups today. This was at the crib though. Pittsburgh. I told my cousin Danielle today is her birthday, and she's a Steelers fan, so I told her I would pick her team. I told her I picked her team in my on my pick'em sheet because it's her birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, that's nice, right?
That's nice.
But I can't do that over here though. The Chargers, look, Chargers gonna run it up today, man. They're gonna run it up on Pittsburgh today. Yeah, they're gonna run it up 34-20. 34-20 Chargers over Pittsburgh.
Wow, 34-20.
34. They're putting up numbers today. Everybody gets a touch.
Disrespectful.
Q get a touch.
Joel.
Ooh, I think I agree. I don't know if they're gonna go as ham as I think Source wants them to go, but I do think I got to give it to the Chargers. I don't know if I can go that high, but I will say I like the what's his name, rookie Gadsden.
Oh yeah, he balled.
Yeah, I like him. So I've been happy with him, and I like the Chargers. I think I have everything about the Chargers basically, except once they send. I don't know, they're weird, but I do like everything I've seen out of them for the most part. Is this guy back yet or no? Hampton?
Nah, it's still they're going up Vidal. Hey, Vidal been balling though.
Yeah, Vidal's good.
Yeah,
see what I mean? Even their backup running back is good. So this is one of those years, right, for the Chargers where they gotta can't be fucking it up. And I like the Steelers aren't terrible, but they have their holes. And I don't know if I trust them enough today.
Got you. All right, Didge, where we at?
Fun stat first. Both these teams won their game last week 27-20.
That's good. That's good stat right there.
Good pull.
Okay.
Nice.
Also with that though, the Steelers have the worst pass defense in the NFL, and they're the 30th ranked defense in the NFL. I bring both of those stats up to say that this is Herbert's day to shine.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So you said 34-20?
Yep.
34-17. Steelers are also the 28th ranked offense. So with also the flip side of that, the Chargers defense is number 6 in the NFL. So
word to Derwin James, baby.
What's the Steelers record?
5-3.
5-3.
How the fuck? All right. Well,
5-3 versus 6-3 today.
When their defense wants to play, I guess they play.
That is true.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting is Steelers. We were talking about the Steelers earlier, and we were talking about them. One of the teams was looking at oddly enough former Chargers Asante Samuel, right?
Yeah.
And, if you guys been paying attention the past couple of weeks, they experimented Jalen Ramsey at safety.
They need to because he's getting torched that corner.
Yeah, so I think he got. As far as I've seen, that one game. But
take away Chase. Is he getting torched?
He not doing 32 ranked pass defense. He not doing well out there.
You just said the defense number 6 overall.
No, that was the Chargers defense.
Yeah, Chargers defenses. Yeah,
my apologies.
No, but what I'm saying
is 30th overall.
Remember we were talking.
Oh, jeez.
It was either the week before or last week. We were talking about the Steelers defense ain't the Steelers defense,
right?
Like, a lot of that is on that back. Some is on that back end, but they ain't getting at the quarterback either.
They not.
It's everybody's sharing in the misfortune right now.
No, that's fair. That is very fair.
What about your man? Terrence?
He's getting pressures. I seen some pressures from him, but ain't nobody else want to help him, bro.
Terrence James, what?
Yeah.
I think he got like 5 or 6 sacks.
That was it. I was gonna say
he's
that.
getting the pressure, though.
I don't know.
He's getting the pressure, but ain't nobody else coming to the party.
Yeah.
So.
Joel, imagine his name is Terrence for real. Imagine.
I mean, I wouldn't be. I've seen crazier.
No, I know the town that he's from. Ain't no parent.
It's got to be Thomas, yo. It's got to be Thomas.
Ain't no parent there naming they
Tyler.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. Look
it up.
I'm sticking with Thomas. I'm running with Thomas.
Thomas. It's gonna be Theo.
Trent Jordan.
Trent
Jordan.
What kind of mess?
That makes sense.
Going on?
No, that tracks. Like I said, yeah. I know the town that he's from. That's not too far from Ross Day. That tracks.
So what's JJ name there?
His is like Justin something.
Justin James. Jesse James.
Justin James.
Justin James.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Quick stat. I'm taking Chargers too. 33-23. So we all took the Chargers. The one thing. What's your score? Ditch?
34-17.
34-17. So the 34-20 and 34-17. One thing to watch though is we're talking about how bad this Steelers defense is. They forced 5 turnovers last week against Indy.
Yeah, I know. I don't. I don't know if I'm calling that a return to force or what.
That's not. But then we all took the
force.
Chargers. I don't know that we end up jinxing Justin Herbert today. Like I don't know.
No, they're just here today to offset whatever we say.
All right, guys. Last one. So that was the Sunday night game. We got the Monday night game. Sources, Philadelphia.
Who's sighing? Whose side? Whose side?
Huh?
Somebody's side.
I didn't hear a sign. I didn't hear a sign.
If it was a sign, I was probably by accident.
Source, we got your Eagles taking on the Packers. But I'm going to save you for last. Joel, who winning this one?
Packers are winning it, and Jordan Love will be the number one quarterback going into next week. That's it.
Say it with your chest. Okay, I like that.
That's what's happening.
How he gonna do that when Caleb Williams gonna be the number one quarterback going into next week?
Hey, that's gonna be nothing. That ain't gonna be nothing new. Bo Nix was number one for at least a week, right? So
yeah, the week. That's about all you heard right now. But yeah. Oh,
I got to go see my dad after this, and I can't. In good conscience, I cannot pick against this Packers. So Packers 28-20.
I like that. You said 20. You said was it 28-20?
Yeah.
28-20. Eagles and the new weapons versus Packers and they lost what's the name? Tucker, right? Fuck.
Yeah, they lost him for the year.
That hurts.
It does.
No, they got enough.
What y'all doing?
Well, it's gonna be a tough one on the road, man. On the road Monday night. But after last year's playoffs and at the beginning of the season as well, I got to rock with the Eagles.
Shocker.
30. We go 30 to 24. 30-24 Eagles. It's not going to be that close. I'm lying. 37-17 Eagles. I'm sorry.
Oh my!
It's not going to be that close. I was trying to be respectful because that's my oldest daughter's squad, but 37-17.
How'd that happen?
We smacking them people. Smacking them people. Smacking them people. How did that happen? That's fair. That's a fair question.
I take the Packers 31-27. I don't know why, because every time I try to have faith in Jordan Love, he don't look good, bro.
Hey, remember it's supposed to snow. It's supposed to snow in Lambeau tomorrow.
Oh shit!
I like snow.
I don't know if it's gonna be that bad of snow, but they are forecasting some type of
one
snow.
team prepared for the snow. It's the fucking Eagles.
Yeah, that's true.
They're gonna tush push their way to that.
You can tush push in the snow. Definitely tush push in the snow, bro. And that is
like a fucking plow.
That is the picks. Did you got anything, man, that you want to lead the people before we watch this football?
No, just follow me at DidgeD. I got some videos coming up, some gaming videos coming up this week, and the podcast. I got a podcast later today, Geek Set, and then Geeking on Tech is on Friday. That's pretty much it.
Joel,
what's up? So I got my Best to About Nothing on Wednesdays that we normally do. We ended our basketball preview, so again we'll be back to that eventually, probably during All-Star break. Until then, that's all we got.
So what you got going, homie?
Man, not this week, but next week is the 50th Beat Cypher Wednesday. So I'm looking forward to that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. So this week, and I also started the other show. I mentioned that before, Sessions with Source. So this week we got Beat Cypher Wednesday 49. And right after that, we've got Sessions with Source with Playboy Mikey D from LA, Mikey D and LA Posse and Main Source. So he and I are going to talk about somewhere between 6 and 10 of his songs. He's going to, share a story or something about those songs that is little known or maybe unknown story, related to the making of those songs. But then week 50, you might appreciate this, Prime. I hope we got Punch and Words on Sessions with Source after B-Side for Wednesday together. So they both gonna have 5 songs apiece that we're gonna discuss. Yeah, I'm excited for that. So looking forward to it. And shout out to Words. This is birthday today, actually. So salute. Happy birthday to Wordsworth. And today is one of the greatest hip hop album release days of all time. This is the 32nd anniversary. Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders, and Wu-Tang Clan into the Wu-Tang.
36 Chambers, baby.
Came out
Shout
32
out
years
to
ago. Hey.
93. Also, along that front, I'm glad you're shouting out because I don't have nothing going on. So, but I'm gonna shout out. You mentioned earlier that Outkast just got inducted into the Rock Hall of Fame. You know, I'm gonna mention Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper.
You got you.
Congratulations to Salt and Pepper for going in as well. And on top of that, I'll say 1/3 of that group. My girl Sandra Denton, Pepper, birthday today. So happy birthday to Pepper. Also, one of the greatest to ever do it, especially from the South. Birthday is also today. Put some respect on his name, no doubt. Mr. Brad Jordan, Scarface.
Come on, Scarface.
Scarface birthday today. So, yeah. So shout out to Scarface. So I just want to put that out there. Anybody else I forgot?
Pepper and Wordsworth were all born on November 9th, as was Midnight Marauders and 36 Chambers. Wow. Pretty good.
Yeah. All right. And that's it, man. So appreciate y'all rocking with us. We got some football to go watch. Myself, I also on the side got some women's college basketball to watch. So I got TVs and iPads everywhere.
Who playing today?
Man, we got everybody playing today. I think UConn plays it. I believe. I need to check. I know Tennessee plays today. It's a couple of ACC games. It's a bunch of games on. Bunch of the marquee teams that you should be watching will be playing basketball today. So check your local listings, check your ESPN, all that stuff, man, if you are interested. But it's about to go down. And I also going to, again, for the 8th time before we leave, I'm going to shout out Kyan Anthony again. Young man, he
balling.
Came to his first game with that 15. He didn't even start the first game, came off the bench. When Starling, when one of their better players got hurt and went out, he came in, looked comfortable, shot efficiently, and played well. And then yesterday, he gets the start for Syracuse. He put in 19 yesterday, looking just as comfortable as he did in the first game, just as efficient. And I'm very impressed about the way that he takes his time with his shots, as well as the way he gets to the basket when he needs, and he gets to that line. And they congratulated him yesterday. And the only thing he had to say, they beat the brakes off the squad they played. He said, "Well, I missed 3 free throws. I got to work on my free throws." Okay, can't happen.
I like it.
Discipline.
You definitely like it.
But yeah, so you were asking, NC State plays USC today. 2 top 20 teams there. My Lady Vols play again today. They should win that. Duke should win their game. LSU plays later. So it's just a battle. Notre Dame. Yeah, so anyway, but we're not going to hold y'all. Enjoy your Sunday. We out.
Peace.
Peace.